It's Natalie Callback with a new ruler-free video, 3 ways to color with stems. Number 1 with watercolor, which is so much fun. I'm using an archival ink pad to ink up my Urban Scribble stamp, and I'm stamping on top of some watercolor paper. And once the image is dried, it's waterproof. And this is a sample sheet of watercolor. You can use any watercolor you want. And I'm just playing around, and I just wanted to see how those watercolors look like. And I can nicely fill in everything I want. And in fact, I'm going to show you the beginning of that and then a sheet of paper where I colored in everything before. And you have so many choices to use it in your art journal as a card or cut it out. Number 2 is with water-soluble wax crayon. In this case, I'm using art bars. You can also use Neocolor 2s, and I'm using my bird foam stamp, which I wetted a little bit with a water mister in beforehand, and then I'm using those art bars, those wax bars on top of it in different colors and kind of like color it up. So when everything is colored on my foam stamp, I'm using again the water mister to activate the pigments more, and then I'm stamping on a piece of paper. And that is so much fun. I so love it. And as you can see, if you wet it several times in between, you can really clean off your stamps and you get a lot of images with this one inked up. And here's an extra where I'm grading some of those wax bars into a container, and then I can sprinkle them on top of my image with a little wet finger and get some extra texture on there. So number 3 is actually with Winsor Newton pigment markers. You can also use Copic markers or Pro markers. And I'm doing this on a slick surface paper, specialty paper. So I need to use also Memento and the Memento ink pad because I want to make sure that once this image is dry, it will not smear. If I would use archival ink, it would smear on the surface and that wouldn't be good. So I'm using like different markers. There's a blender marker in there, there's a white blender marker in there, and it can do all kinds of coloring with it. Here's a finished piece. I could cut that out and put that somewhere else into my art journal, etc. So I hope you enjoyed this, and well, yeah, visit me on nataliestudio.com. Have a really good day. Bye bye.